Do you like my spooky shirt? Hello, lovelies, I'm Kimberly Jerry, and today I'm doing a thing that I'm not really entirely sure what the thing is. I'm going to show you, I just got back from vacation. Yes, I'm going to show you the things that the ocean giveth on.
Giveth unto me. Giveth upon me. The ocean's giveth to me.
Yeah, something like that. I pulled a bunch of stuff out of the ocean because I went to the ocean and there was like some cool stuff and like there was some not cool stuff, like some garbage and some trash and some like, you know, stuff. And we like pulled that out of the ocean and we're like, threw it away. And it's so funny. It's funny how things will adjust your perspective, because as I was cleaning this stuff, I was thinking about how irresponsible of a person you would have to be to litter at the beach and in the oceans, in these beautiful places that we have. And it occurs to me that probably not all of it is litter, as in things that people went, eh. Probably a lot of it is things that the winds and the ocean went, mine. So nice to have my perspective adjusted. And just for instance, ooh, it's so fragile. So, sand everywhere. Not cool, hang on. I brought the beach back with me. So yeah, this was a very interesting piece that I found amongst the dunes in Port St. Joe, which has me going back to the future, because Port St. Joe was the first place that we stopped. But because I'm talking about litter, I thought this was such a really cool, I mean, look at it. You can't even tell what the heck kind of can it was. Was it a soda can? Was it a Sprite can? It's actually like growing things here. And I was actually gonna check this until my BFF Margaret said, okay, you do realize how cool that is. And I was like, oh, dang, it is. Come on, it's just cool looking. So now let's go back to the past. We started this beachside vacation in Edisto, and as some of you are probably very aware, Hurricane Matthew just like came through, and how ironic is that, Hurricane Matthew? And I do have, if it's not already up, it will be up very soon. It will be up very soon. The footage and video that I got while I was on vacation in Edisto Island, being evacuated and moving to Port St. Joe for my spirit animal's 16th birthday, but I digress. At Edisto Beach, if you know anything about Edisto Beach, it's full of shells. Some really, really cool ones. And this one in particular, I don't know, is this mother of pearl? I also found this gorgeous little specimen who came home with me. Nothing terribly special other than being intact and really quite lovely. I also came home with this little piece, which is just a piece of very, very weathered conch shell, I believe. And then Shannon found this one and was gonna toss it. And I really liked it and I kept it specifically to offer back to him and be like, are you sure you didn't want this piece? I don't know if he'd like to have this or not, but I'm gonna offer it. So yes, we were evacuated from Edisto Island on Wednesday, and we went to Port St. Joe, where that's in Florida, it's on the Gulf. It was nowhere in the trajectoried, is that a word? We were not in the path of Hurricane Matthew. Hurricane Matthew was going up the coast and going like this, and so we were over here and we moved over here, safe from Matthew. Only then my Matthew came down to Port St. Joe, but the hurricane went that way, so. Anyways, Port St. Joe was absolutely fantastic. It is some sort of wildlife nature preserve thing, and it was alive. It was so alive. I will have a vloggy type thing of these things, but in the meantime, I will just show you what I found there. This was the first.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
This was the first thing that I found while I was down there. The very first thing, I went to the beach the next morning after we got there at 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ugh. And poor St. Joe put herself forever in my, in my favor by offering this. That's probably the prettiest find I have found at the ocean to date. And then most of these other things are just little pretty shells. This one kept like washing up to me. I like chucked it and it said, no, you want to take it home. And I said, okay. This is probably like the second most interesting piece that I found, in that this is obviously a piece of jawbone. Two-up fish, I don't know, a large one. And then we've got some like teeth that are stacked here, which makes me go, is this a piece of a shark jaw? I don't know. Maybe someone who knows something about these things can tell me. I thought it was cool. This is just a piece of driftwood, but seriously, look at this. How wild is that? Margaret found one that had like a bunch of like little things living in here, like little teeny tiny clammy type things, but I thought that was pretty cool in itself. Pretty nifty. I guess I'll just put everything down there. This is probably only interesting to me because I'm silly, but I also found these, which interested me to no end. It's just a little crab arm. That's all, just a little crabby. That's it. There were lots of these, but this one was like white and pretty and intact. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now you can see how white and pretty and intact it is. It says special. I was going to put it in my can. And actually, that's where it lived the entire 3 or 4 days we were there. How many days were we there? 1, 2, we were only there 3 days. We traveled from Edisto to Port St. Joe on Wednesday. So Wednesday was a travel day. It was completely a travel day. And then we had to leave Sunday morning. So really we were only there, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Which was enough time for me to find all of these fantastic shells. And this one's kind of, I would have loved to have seen what this one would have looked like. It's in its entirety. I'm assuming, it's got this like big domey piece here that's missing. But I really liked that one. I thought that was really cool. This is like just piece of some kind of fish fin. I don't really know what this is from. I just thought it was really cool. This also is to go in my can. And then this is just a sand covered another, I don't know, what kind of shells are these? This is not like a conch shell. I don't know what this is. It's just a piece of shell. A very holy piece of shell. If you have that hole phobia, maybe I should put a disclaimer, because I think that's super cool, but apparently some people are like afraid of things with holes in them. Apparently that's a thing. Don't look at the holes. Okay, and these next 4 shells are all very, very similar. I get Disa one, which is almost complete. Super, super pretty. I love the little, what do you call those things? A little swirly thing. And this one was one that I picked, hang on. This was one that I picked up a little later in the trip. This was one of the very last ones that I got. I thought that was cool that it had it has a friend in it there. It's a couple of ones. It's so jaggedy and pickety, and I don't know why I picked it up and I was like, yay.
I also did the same thing with this one. I picked it up and went, ha. My man here. Hello? Yes, my man is here.
So yeah, I thought this was a really neat little find. I thought it was super cool. I would have loved to have seen it, also intact, but as it was, it's very unique. And so it needed to come home with me. And almost last, and almost not least, was this little piece here. Again, not quite intact, very, very weathered, had been broken for quite some time, but was uninhabited. There was so much life there. And then last but not least, I also got this, which was a really huge find. There were a ton of shells there, but most of them were small. Most of them were not quite this size. Chloe found one that was like even bigger. It was like the size of my palm. And so that's it. That is my entire seaside haul. I will make it a point to get that vlog up as soon as possible because this one will probably go up before the other one because this one will be easy to edit and the other one will not. So thumbs this up if you're looking forward to that vlog. We will see you guys next time. We'll be getting back to our regularly scheduled program very, very soon. I hope you guys have missed me. I've missed you guys and we will see you guys later. Like, share, subscribe. Mwah.
Really?